Hey guys, what's up? I'm Slim and you're watching Slimothy TV. In this video, I have a huge haul of things from Casetify. So big thank you and shout out to Casetify for sending all of this out free for review. Let's go ahead and take a look at it one by one. I'm gonna try to leave timestamps down below so you guys can skip ahead of what you wanna see, but I'm gonna take a guess that you guys probably wanna see pretty much all of this because we've got stuff for the Apple Watch, we got stuff for the iPhone 16 Pro, we've got accessories, and under this all, we have a bunch of cases in this big box. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with the star of the show, and that would be the cases that's under all of this. So I'm gonna move these off to the side just for a minute. We will get to them. But here we have a very nicely packaged Casetify box. So let's go ahead and pull this off right here. I have to pull this little bow out. And there we go. Here is the Casetify box. It barely fits in frame here. All right, here we go, lifting the top. And look at this presentation here. Let's go ahead and pull this little bow out. And here we have a ton of what appear to be iPhone 16 Pro cases. We've got one with a blue, we've got topography, we've got the Ultra Bounce case right here. It looks like we've got a little bit of everything. So I am super excited to try these out on the iPhone 16 Pro. So let's go ahead and get started. So the way we're gonna do this is we're gonna start from left to right. We're gonna go across, and then we're gonna get these Ultra Bounce cases, which are crazy. If you drop your phone a lot, you're gonna want one of these, and they're gonna pair very well with these lanyard straps that we've got from Casetify. So stay tuned. We will get to those. You can see right here, Ultra Bounce carabiner right there. All right, so let's start with this one up here. So we'll just pull it out of the box here, and this is what it looks like. Bit of plastic off right here, and the Casetify logo right there. So this is the Bounce case, and it is MagSafe compatible, as you guys can see there. This one has the extra little bumps here on the side. So if you do drop your phone, it's gonna give you some decent protection. Let's peel this right off. And it looks like we have another piece on the inside. There we go. And take a look at that. All right, so iPhone 16 Pro going in right now. Let's see how this fits and how it does. Look at that color. That is nice, like a baby blue color right there. It is kind of glossy. But take a look at the attention to detail. First of all, you've got these corners here. They look great. Those are a signature of the Bounce case. We do have an open cutout right here for the camera capture control button, whatever you want to call it. I don't use that button. I actually turned it off because it is pretty much useless. But this one is open, and you can see right here, this is kind of thin. So I could see this being a stress point in the future. I think Casetify probably should revamp that and make this something that covers it kind of like the other buttons, with a capacitive material right there. But look at this attention to detail on the inside here, all the way across. You got little speckles. Looks so good. I really like this color. Got that Casetify branding around the camera, and that is what it looks like with the Desert Titanium. This blue completely covers it up. The only way you can see it is up here. I think that looks really good. Let's test out the button feel. They all feel good. Action button works great. No issues there. And let's check out the ports at the bottom. Looking perfect. And I noticed on the side here, it says cycling phone cases since 2021. And then on this side, you have a little lanyard mount. So you can use a lanyard spot right there. Very nice looking case, and definitely provides a lot of protection with these corners right here. That is not all. Let's go ahead and use the MagSafe charger here. Let's see how strong this one is. Ooh, wow. That is very strong. I'm gonna give this a 7.8 out of 10. Very strong MagSafe right there. That's one of the stronger iPhone 16 Pro cases that we've reviewed. So thumbs up to Casetify for that one. Let's go ahead and weigh this case and we'll be on to the next. All right, guys, it is teared out. Let's go ahead and see. 49 grams, which it actually feels a little lighter than that. So I am a little surprised, but yeah, this definitely feels lighter than that. I don't know. I guess it masks its weight well, but this is a super nice case. 49 grams is medium range. I expected it to be around 40, but this is like 10 grams more than I thought. If you're looking for a lot of protection, this is one of the medium range ones that you'll want to go with. But we've got the Ultra Bounce, which are coming up in this video, and we also have the Impact case, which you guys will want to see if you want something a little thinner. All right, guys, next up here, we have this Bounce case as well, but look at this design. Now, this is not just printed on the underside. This, you can actually feel these dots. So this feels really cool. It gives this great 3D design. This is so far my favorite. I like this one quite a bit. Let's peel this off and let's see what this one looks like. Epic design here. It's black on the outside. It still does have those speckles in it, and it's got the lanyard mount right there and the cutout right there for the action button. Again, this is definitely going to be a wear spot. It's pretty thick, relatively speaking, compared to other cases I've seen, but you can definitely see that it might sag in the future. So I'm hoping Casetify can figure that out in the future and switch it up. I think a lot of case companies just kind of threw this out there for now because it didn't have exact design specs from Apple until it was too late. So they wanted to ship a case in case you wanted one. But wow, look at that. I don't know why I like this design so much, but this is definitely my favorite. It might be my favorite out of the whole bunch. Just the texture and the look, super premium, super unique bounce case. So you got that protection, exact same as the other one. But yeah, this is just that design that you're looking at here. Button feel, of course, is great. No issues at all. Action button working perfect. So yeah, check this one out for sure. Of course, links to all these down below. Let's move on to the next. And real quick, let's see how much this one weighs. 50 grams. Not bad. All right, this next one is easily my favorite of the impact style cases. Check this out. This is a topography map, and I'm not sure where it's of exactly, but this looks so nice. And this is the impact case. So this one's more normal without the corners being raised as much. And this design on the back is raised, so you can feel all of these different ridges. Let's go ahead and peel this. You can see in here, this is MagSafe compatible. If I take the iPhone 16 Pro here, stick it right in, boom, just like that. I have an awesome looking case, and I can see that Desert Titanium shining through right there. Also on the side here, considering this is cut out, again, this is gonna be a weak spot right here with this little bit of sag. It's gonna sag over time, probably a year later, depending on how much you use it, but this is cut out. Now, talking about these other sides here, everything looks good. Let's test the buttons. Really good, no issues. Action button working great. On the bottom here, all the cutouts look perfect. Lanyard mount right there. And on the back, of course, Razivity is just fine on all of these. No issues there. On the front as well. I mean, the bounce case is kind of, you know, in a league of its own. So it goes without saying it's got good Razivity. This one as well, if you have a screen protector, it's probably still not going to touch because this one does have a decent lip around the top. So this one looks great. Let's go ahead and weigh it and see just how much this one weighs. I'm gonna guess, 42 grams on this one. Let's see. Ooh, 46, close enough. Realistically, it's almost the exact same weight as the bounce case, but it's, you know, maybe a little more usable because it doesn't have those corners, but maybe you like those corners, maybe your fingers, you know, kind of keeps that grip in your hand. It just depends what you're looking for, but this impact case is still really good for drop protection. All the Casetify cases are great against drops, so check them out for sure. I really like this design though. All right, guys, now we're talking about a classic here. This is what I believe to be the clear one. Yes, this is the clear one with the smoke black on the sides. It looks really good. This is a classic one from Casetify because this portion right here doesn't really yellow, at least not as much over time because it's hard plastic. So you don't have to worry about that too much. And because the edges are the soft point, they are actually darker. So they're not gonna yellow because they're already dark. So look at that. Oh my gosh, you can see the Desert Titanium all the way through. That looks so good. And button feel, everything is great. There's the ports, lanyard mount right there. Everything is looking good on this one. But if you notice, the Razivity on this one is actually a lot deeper than the other. And the reason is because this has a secret. This is actually a kickstand. So yes, you can use this in portrait or landscape mode. So if we get it set right just like that, or like that, you can get this going however you want. And since it is built in here, that means you've got all this space for the MagSafe. So since this is a new one here, let's go ahead and just test this one out just for fun. 7.5 out of 10. Easy, very good. So overall, this is a super nice case. If you want to show off the back of your phone, let's go ahead and weigh it and see what we've got. All right, here we go. 60 grams. Yes, this one is a little bit heavier. And the reason being is actually because of this extra metal, I believe, for the kickstand. So this one is a little heavier. You can kind of feel it. It's not too pronounced, but you can definitely feel it. It's got a little more weight than the other. It's a little more top heavy. Nothing to worry about when you've got literally a kickstand and MagSafe. Usually you have to compromise on one because the kickstand's usually down here and that interferes with MagSafe. This one, you get 2 in 1, best of both worlds. So this is definitely a nice one to check out. Links to it, of course, down below. Let's move on to the next. All right, next up here, we have the Ultra Bounce case, and look at this thing. First of all, when I pull this, ooh, I don't like that flex on that, but check this out. This is an absolutely crazy design, and this is what you need. If you have issues with dropping your phone, this is what you're gonna have to get. I mean, this is going to give you crazy amount of protection. Check out this one. So this one has camera protectors built in. There is a layer of, I'm assuming that's glass or plastic, over these cameras right here. And this one does not have a kickstand, but it does have MagSafe. It has a really cool design. So I think this is gonna look really cool. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. If you drop your phone a lot, this is gonna protect a lot right here. That's why they put this here. I think it's probably because of the cameras. So if you drop it like this, you're definitely going to get some cushion from here and on the corners down here as well. Let's grab the iPhone 16. Actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's just weigh this one because I'm curious. This actually feels a little lighter than I was expecting, but let's see. 65 grams. Wow, it feels lighter than that. This literally feels like 45, 50 grams. So I don't know how they do that. I guess it's the weight distribution. But let's grab the iPhone 16 Pro. Again, you can see in here, this cushion just on this portion right here to keep it from touching. Great attention to detail. There we go. And just like that, it is installed. All right, let's check out the camera quality. Looking just fine. No issues at all. Wanted to make sure that the lens protectors there aren't doing any funny business with the cameras because that always concerns me, but those look perfect. Let's check the flash with the action button at the same time. Looking great. And yeah, this is crazy. This is a crazy amount of bounce. Very, very nice. Check out down here. That's looking perfect. Again, this is a weak spot. It's going to be a weak spot until they fix it. This is a lanyard mount right there. It's got great grip. Fantastic feeling case in the hand. This actually really helps you with the grip as well. As kind of goofy as it looks, it really does look goofy. But if you drop your phone a lot, this could really save you. And that design just looks really good, especially with the black accents. Very nice looking case. Check this one out for sure. Let's move on to the last case. All right, check out this last one. It is the exact same case, but it's in their blue color. And this looks so nice. Just look at that attention to detail. You can even see the little ridging on this piece that comes in. Not entirely sure if that has any functional value, but definitely looks cool. Got that little piece of felt foam right there. Yeah, this is gonna be nice. This one also has the camera protectors. Weight on this one, we are probably looking at 65 grams again. Yes, we are. No difference there except for the color. So let's grab the iPhone 16 Pro, put it right in. Let's see how it looks. And just like that, this actually matches my wallpaper perfectly. This looks so good. Even with the Desert Titanium, it's actually not bad. This would look way better with the black or the white, in my opinion, or even the natural titanium. Desert Titanium is probably the last color I would pick with a blue case, but even so, this really doesn't look bad at all. And with my wallpaper too, ooh, that is a nice combo. This, again, it looks goofy as hell, but it's gonna provide a lot of drop protection. If you're someone that drops your phone, you already know you're looking at an ultra bounce case here, so I don't have to convince you, but if you're someone that's on the fence and you're like, I drop my phone sometimes, you might want to look at either the bounce case or even the impact case gives great protection. This is for overkill. This is for people that, you hand your phone to your kid and your kid goes crazy with it and throws it on the ground at Walmart. That's the kind of person that wants this case, because if you have a screen protector on here and you're using this case, the chances of it breaking are a lot lower, because you got all this impact protection on the corners and on the top, and just a ton of protection here. Of course, buttons work great. You got the lanyard spot. The grip is pretty good, actually. This is kind of like a matte material, but it's got a little bit of grip to it. This is a really cool design, and it could really save you someday if you are someone that drops your phone a lot. So check this one out for sure. Let's move on to the next accessories. So we have to check this one out next. This is their Ultra Bounce Carabiner in Indigo, which looks like it's going to match perfectly to this Ultra Bounce case. Let's see, how do we open this? I think I have to beast mode this one open. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And there it is. Let's see, it comes with a little instruction guide. So I guess that's how to carry it. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Looks pretty easy, so let's go ahead and do that right now. All right, so I'm not sure if this is correct, but let's just go ahead with it and try. I unloop this and then I'm gonna loop it back on. And just like that, it is connected. And look at that match. That color match is insane. So yeah, if you are someone that wants to clip your phone onto something, first of all, you're gonna want the Ultra Bounce case anyway, just because you're probably someone that is doing something either rugged or risky, but you're going to definitely want to protect your phone in those instances. I even love how at the very top you can see, it's kind of hard to see. Let's just go back a little. At the very top where the speaker cutout is, they got that cut out as well. So that was very easy to install. I now have a clip on my phone, just like that. Very nice. So this could go on your bag or your backpack very easily. But that is not all. They also included, what is this called? This is called the Ultra Bounce Utility Lanyard in Indigo. So this is going to match this case perfectly. And this is a perfect segue to show you guys. Here's the strap card inside. And then here we have the lanyard itself. There are so many people that love these lanyards and they swear by them. So let's go ahead and unpack this one and see what we've got. Very nice packaging. Set that off to the side. Here it is. Check out this quality right here. This is super nice. It's got a very nice texture to it and it's thick, like something that's super flimsy or anything. This feels very secure. So let's check out this carabiner right here. Oh yeah, that is a great clasp right there. You guys can probably see how strong that is. It's got Casetify branding right there. Let's go ahead and move this out and check it out. Check out all these ways you can use this. crazy. I'm gonna show you guys each one. All right, so the first one is pretty self-explanatory. You're just gonna use this little clip. You're gonna slip it right through this side and one through on this side. And just like that, you now have a super strong case. Now, like I said, while this design looks goofy, it is super, super versatile because now look at this. You've got this clipped in, and these are going nowhere. This is super strong right here. Very, very strong plastic. And this now extends so you can wear this across your body and it's going nowhere. This is incredibly strong right here. There's nothing to worry about. Now this has Casetify branding right here. Very classy, and that is raised, by the way. Got a little loop right here, and yeah, so that's one way to use this, is on the sides here. That's probably the easiest go-to way, but there are other ways as well, so I'm gonna unclip it right now. All right, so the next way, you have to use the strap card. So we're gonna open that up right now. I'm gonna show you guys how to use this because this is the way that I've used other Casetify lanyards in the past. And all you do is you just stick it in like this, and you stick your phone in, make sure they pull that down, and boom, you are done. It now says Casetify right there. That's how you know it's in properly. Ignore this dust, but there it is. And now you can just clip this one here like that. Clip this one here like that. You now have a typical lanyard setup, super strong. This is going nowhere. It can't get through here, so you don't have to worry about anything here. This is how a lot of people use their lanyards. Very strong clips and clasps, good quality metal. But again, there's just a million ways to use this lanyard. A lot of people that live a more rugged lifestyle or just want to clip this on, put it on crossbody, have it out of their pockets. Maybe they don't have pockets. I know a lot of girls with yoga pants these days, they don't have pockets. So this is one way that they can carry their phone a lot more easily instead of having to put it in a purse or something. This is a great accessory to have. All right, guys, next up we have the Casetify Bounce Odyssey Band. Now this is for the, hopefully Apple Watch Ultra 2, but we will find out. And pull this right out. There it is. Is there anything else in the box? I want to beast mode it just to check for you guys, so you guys don't have to. So yeah, nothing else in the box. We can set this off to the side. And here we go. We have the watch band. Feeling very premium actually, compared to a lot of others that we've reviewed. This is actually quite nice. Almost gives me G-Shock vibes with the material as well as the way that they've printed this. Very interesting. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and take my Apple Watch Ultra off, put it in here, and we'll see how it goes. So with these, I'm gonna go button side first right here, if I can, and squeeze it right in, and that's it. It is now in. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Open on the bottom. Everything looks great. Let's go ahead and put this on. It's just your typical watch strap here. So let's go ahead and squeeze that down. Let's get it to about, that's pretty good. Go ahead and tighten this. Right away, you can see Casetify branding everywhere, right there and on the front. And this is oddly comfortable. What the heck? It does add some bulk for sure, but it gives you protection all the way around. Now, how important is it to have a case on the Ultra? Honestly, in my opinion, not very. I have a screen protector on mine, a matte screen protector. Because I like the look of it, but not because it's going to add any protection. I don't really care because these are almost, well, okay, I don't want to say that. These are very difficult to break. There are stress tests on YouTube that you guys can watch of people banging the Apple Watch Ultra without any protection onto rocks and all kinds of stuff, and it lasts a decent amount. So I wouldn't be too worried about that. But if you are someone, maybe you're going on a crazy rugged hike and you just want to be extra careful, this might be something to look at. Again, it's pretty comfortable. Surprisingly, I didn't think it would be, but it does add some bulk, not weight, but just, you know, size, because you've got all of this on the sides, but you've got great holes over here for the speaker. And of course the digital crown is all open, but you can get to everything very easily. No issues with that at all. So if you're looking for a case, this might actually be one to check out if you need something that's rugged, but also comfortable, because this feels actually quite comfortable. And I do have other Casetify bands that are basically the same material and they have held up incredibly well. They are one of my favorites, one of the most comfortable ones to wear. So if you're looking for a full all-around case, check this one out. All right, last up, we have the iPhone 16 Pro Impact HD screen protector. Looks like it comes with all of the needed goodies. So how do we open this? Let's go ahead and cut it. All right, there we go. And they have the installation guide right there. And if we pull it out, there is one more thing in the box. There it is, the de-dusting sticker. And this is a full-size sticker. Awesome, Casetify. That is perfect. That's exactly what I want to see from these companies. This looks like it should be super easy. And with this, man, if you have one of these, it's very difficult to get dust under your screen protector. So this is a godsend right here. This is amazing. I'm glad they did this. There's only one other company I know that does this and sends out a full-size sticker. It's the best. Should I do this behind camera? I guess so. We'll give it a shot here. So I'm going to read through these instructions and we'll get going. All right, so the first thing is I'm going to take this apart, push this up, and try to remove this stuff. I believe that is the correct way to do this. Next up, I'm gonna clean the phone with these wipes. So it looks like we get a squeegee, which is great. We get a little cloth, Casetify branded actually, and we have a wet and dry cleansing wipe. So let's go ahead, let's see if the cleansing wipe is actually wet. Sometimes we get these and they are not, but Casetify, yes, this is definitely wet. Actually smells good, unlike most of the ones we have used, but we'll just go ahead and wipe it down. Just like so. There we go. Now we'll use the dry one. This will get all the grime off just like that. Get it nice and dry because we need it to be dry for the next portion, which is going to be the sticker. So this looks perfect here. They say to use the microfiber cloth next. So we will do that. We will follow their instructions to the T. There we go. Looking perfect. Now in their instructions, it actually does not say to use the dedusting sticker, which is very strange. I highly recommend doing this. Basically just take this. It's a huge sticker. And you can already see a little dust right there. I mean, I'm in a studio, so all kinds of things can happen in here. But in theory, if you are in a normal area, you just stick this just like so, push it down, give it a minute, just let it get all of the different dust particles. And then I'm going to go ahead and bring this into view because I'm gonna make this pretty quick. So I'm going to take off this sticker. I'm going to immediately throw this under here, like so. Set it down. And step one here, I'm just going to push down in the center and I'm going to pull this like so. And it's going to drop down into place. And there it goes. Oh, I don't know if you guys saw that, but this was actually a jar. So make sure that these are lined up. I just easily moved it, but you're gonna wanna do that. And then next, you're going to push like this and get all the bubbles out as much as you can for now. Next up is to remove the top film like so. And just pull that off. We'll get the phone out of there. Before I say anything, I'm just going to go ahead and squeegee it because you were supposed to do this anyway, just to get any last bubbles out. Very impressed with this install. It's a little ajar on the sides. As you guys saw, I messed up at the beginning because this was not actually lined up perfectly. That's something that you're gonna have to check. That's a slight flaw with this install. I mean, that's just the way that this is, this setup. So you just have to be super mindful of that. I've done a million of these and I thought that it auto aligned and I guess this just isn't high enough and it didn't. So I had to manually pick it up and move it. So it's not 100% perfect even on both sides, but I mean, most people are not gonna notice that. And it does say Casetify on the sides. So I know a lot of people hated that in the last video. They've made it a little more subtle, but it definitely says Casetify in that corner and this corner. So if that bugs you, you're gonna have to look for another brand. Let's go ahead and test this out. This is super smooth. Buttery smooth, way smoother than the stock screen to be sure. And know that Casetify branding does not actually feel like anything. It is a little annoying because it can get over, you know, certain things on the screen. Hopefully it's something that you can either block out or live with. I think they need to remove that, honestly. I mean, yeah, it's cool, but it is kind of annoying and I've never really liked it. I think it looks kind of cheesy. Now talking about the feel of this, because this screen protector is a little bit rounded on the bottom. So you got a nice swiping motion. If you're wearing a case on your phone, it's going to be a lot smoother. Probably 2.5D glass if I had to guess. That is what it looks like. Super, super clean look. Turn up the brightness all the way. But yeah, in editing, it's gonna mess up the brightness anyway. So that is what it is. And this is super clear, super clean. I really like the screen protector. I just wish they would remove this and then maybe just fix the corners here. Very nice install. I'm super impressed with this one. So there you have it, guys, the huge Casetify haul review. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit it with a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.